Immigration advocates gathered today to denounce what's happening behind closed doors at the Sacramento Immigration Court.
Yeah, they say Immigration and Customs Enforcement is now attending court hearings and taking people into custody. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has more.
At the Sacramento Immigration Court on Wednesday, community organizers, elected officials, and legal experts took a stance in support of immigrants.
We're standing together to denounce a disturbing escalation in immigration enforcement tactics.
Marcus Tang with the California Immigration Project says ICE officers are showing up to court, demanding people identify themselves, and in many cases making arrests on the spot. The most recent, they say, happened here in Sacramento on Tuesday during a hearing. Jessie DeHaven, a volunteer with the Attorney of the Day program, says she witnessed an arrest firsthand as she gave legal advice to 3 men from Venezuela and Haiti.
We noticed they started arresting the first person. When I was working with the second individual, they took him off in handcuffs. And I asked the officers, they were in plain clothes. I said, why are you arresting them? This person had their case dismissed, and they said, we're just following, the orders that we were given.
She says the ICE agents told her they needed to arrest him and take him down to their office on the first floor. Then the second and third man were arrested. But DeHaven says these were all people who were following the rules and either had filed for asylum or submitted a declaration. And the judge had agreed to give them until September to gather more information on their case.
I believe that at least 2 of them do not have criminal history. We were unable to do a full intake, but they have been allowed to continue their proceedings undetained. So it is my belief that that they're following all the rules and they should be bond eligible.
DeHaven also says a 4th man was arrested in front of his family, but ICE later let him go, telling her it was a mistake. ICE also told her the men would be transferred to the Golden State Annex, a detention center near Bakersfield. On Wednesday, a spokesman for ICE confirmed the implementation of the Expedited Removal Authority began last week. City Councilwoman Mai Vang says this is a troubling time and says the city plans to fight back.
Keeping families together is a human rights issue, and we're seeing ICE not following due process, and so we have to do everything we can. In the city of Sacramento, we are a sanctuary city, and we're going to do everything we can to protect our families.
In Sacramento, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
We reached out to ICE and they sent us this statement saying in part, quote, Secretary Noem's reversing Biden's catch and release policy that allowed millions of unvetted illegal aliens to be let loose on American streets. It goes on to say this administration is once again implementing the rule of law. Most aliens who illegally entered the United States within the past 2 years are subject to expedited removals.